We have a young lady here tonight who's earned the title, the class of 2012 Valedictorian. She's worked extremely hard to achieve this while remaining kind and helpful to all her classmates. Please welcome Katie Wasserman.
Good evening, and welcome Dr. Uzinski, Mrs. Levin, members of the Spotswood Board of Education, teachers, faculty, family, and most of all, my friends and classmates of the Memorial Middle School class of 2012. Most of us began our journey together 9 years ago, when we first set foot in Shonley School. Together, we experienced for the first time what school was like, and with the help of our teachers and our principal, Mrs. Rhodes, we learned what kindergarten and first grade was all about. Then we were moved up to second grade and began our years at Appleby School. Appleby was a place where we not only learned, but where we also shared fun times and great experiences. We got to play tug of war every field day and go on class trips to places like the Philadelphia Zoo and Ellis Island. We were part of chorus and band concerts, and when we reached 5th grade, many of us played a role in the school's production of A Music Man Junior, and we all had a blast at the 5th grade party. All too soon, though, we found ourselves leaving the safety of Appleby and heading to Memorial Middle School. All summer, we waited and worried, wondering what our first day of middle school would be like. We were curious about our schedules, wondered who our teachers would be, who would be in our classes, and hoped that we wouldn't forget our locker combinations. As we walked into Memorial for the first time, we stared in awe at the huge 8th graders, wondering if we would ever be that tall. Some of us are still wondering that now. We tried out for sports teams, participated in clubs and student government, composed yearbook pages, dressed for Spirit Fridays, and ultimately were able to make it through our first year of middle school. When 7th grade rolled around, we were all a little less nervous. We knew more of what to expect, knew where our classes were, and most importantly, knew how to open our lockers. We still had some worries, but the year flew by in a flurry of homework, tests, and quizzes, and we soon found ourselves at medieval times, rooting for the Green Knight, and realizing that soon we would be getting ready for 8th grade. When we finally started our first day of school as 8th graders in September, we were excited. We were the experienced students. We got the newer lockers, and as we walked through the halls, we stared in awe again. This time, though, we were looking at the 6th graders, wondering if we were really that short, and if we really had that much trouble opening our lockers. It just didn't seem possible. Through our year as 8th graders, we've gotten to experience some amazing things. Along with all the activities we already participated in, we all got to dress up for our semi-formal dance where we met some of our future classmates. Then, last week, we all had fun on our field trip to Oak Tree Lodge. Our years here, however, would not have been the same had it not been for our teachers. We thank all of the teachers so much, not only for teaching and guiding us, but for also putting up with us every day of every week. I don't know how you did it. So thank you, Mr. LaCortrick, for exploring the world of the Mayans and Aztecs with us. Thank you, Mr. Richardson, for helping us create chemical reactions of our own. Thank you, Mrs. Mahoney and Ms. Bromberg, for teaching us about algebra and quadratics. Thank you, Mrs. Butnick and Mrs. Nascimento, for sharing with us some classic reading selections like The Tempest and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And finally, thank you, parents and guardians, for helping us with everything we needed to accomplish every step of the way from Shonley until now. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Together, our grades have already achieved some remarkable things. Students have been inducted into the National Junior Honor Society, have received awards for their courage, been recognized for their talents in art and music, been accepted to prestigious high schools, and have even been part of undefeated sports teams. We have made long-lasting friendships along the way. I know that when we arrive at high school, we will achieve so much more. We are all very well prepared to make that challenging journey across the parking lot to Spotswood High School. There, we will have the opportunity to participate in even more encounter challenging classes, and face some grueling tests like the AP exams, the SATs, and of course the one test we all feel is most important, our driver's test. High school will be our next challenge, the last one we will face together as a class. So let's make our next 4 years in Spotswood schools our best. With that, I'll leave you with the words of Walt Disney. All your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Congratulations, Spotswood High School Class of 2016.
At this time, we're going to do the presentation of awards. Our first award tonight is the Lillian Mortimer Award. This is an award for the student with the highest scholastic average in every subject area. The recipient is Catherine Wasserman.
Yay, Katie!
The next award is the Spotswood Education Association Award. This award goes to the 2 students who have the highest scholastic average for the year. The recipients are Catherine Wasserman and Nicholas DiMaria. The next award is the Language Arts Literacy Honors Award. This award goes to the student who has shown outstanding achievement in language arts literacy for the year. The award goes to Catherine Wasserman.